How's it going, guys? It's ZDEyE here. So we got confirmation that State of Play is happening on the 31st of January. I was anticipating that the State of Play will be happening a little bit later, but still, nevertheless, this is fantastic news. It was confirmed by PlayStation themselves. This is the official statement coming from them on X, or, well, aka Twitter. Get ready for the new State of Play. Tune in on YouTube, Twitch, and of course TikTok this Wednesday at 2 p.m. PT, 10 p.m. GMT for 40 minutes coverage of 15 plus games, including extended looks at the Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin, plus more from talented game developers from around the world. So what's kind of interesting is actually, well, Stellar Blade. I'm glad the way we actually get an opportunity of seeing more of it. It's been a very long time since the last time we actually have seen a brand new footage from it, and I hope that we actually get a release date, because this game needs to come out like sooner rather than later. It's been already teased so much, and it just feels like it just keeps getting delayed, even though it wasn't actually delayed. Well, now that I think about it, it was supposed to originally come out in 2023, but now of course since it's been delayed to 2024. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they like announce it and they're gonna give it a date coming out 2025. It's like, what the fuck, man? But anyway, like, other than this, so we got Stellar Blade is coming. That's awesome. But of course, if you guys already have seen my previous video, I have reported that there was a very big leak that came from Bilibili and also Tom Henderson from the Insider Gaming. There's been a big mention regarding of the follow-up of the games that were leaked for the State of Play. That's going to be happening soon, in 2 days as of the recording. Rise of the Ronin is the other game that we know it's going to be getting its coverage. Death Stranding 2 is another game that's supposed to get its coverage or a brand new trailer perhaps, and I hope it's coming out this year, at least like maybe at the end of this year, since the last time we've seen Death Stranding was in 2019, but of course we cannot forget that we did get Director's Cut from Death Stranding as well, so maybe there could have been some delays due to it, and that's why the sequel could be coming out in 2025 instead. Again, like I really hope it comes out at the end of 2024, maybe sometime in November. And also, it's been, what, 5 years, give or so take, that since we're going to be seeing a sequel, hopefully, like I said, coming out later this year, though. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that's kind of a given. We kind of already knew it's going to be getting some kind of coverage. Sonic Generations Remaster, I unfortunately cannot comment on this game since I'm not too familiar with it. Silent Hill 2, it has a little bit been a while since we actually seen the last, but there are some rumors that like this game is going to be coming out in 2024. I am curious to see more of it. I actually want to see proper gameplay of this remake and just to see how different it is from the original Silent Hill 2 game. New Metro game is the biggest surprise of here, that I think that because we haven't really seen this, but we did know it's coming, but when, we do not know again. I don't actually believe that this game is coming out this year. I do think it's going to get pushed to 2025. Hell, in fact, if we follow up with the release dates and the announcements of the Metro Exodus that's been done, it was actually 2 years since the first trailer that actually showcased the gameplay. It was an awesome trailer, loved the music as well. From the 28 Days Later, if you guys are familiar with it. And also 2 years it took them to actually release the game finally, and when the game did like launch, it was a really good game. I really have enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see what they got in store with this new Metro game. And I hope it's actually going to be a proper open world, because there were some rumors regarding that as well, that it's going to be open world element. Exodus kind of dabbled in it a little bit in terms of the open world elements, but again, it's more of an arenas that you go through. I'm talking about proper open world elements. Judas is another game. Now, to be honest with you, it's been already quite a while since the last time we've seen Judas. Only we know that it's just got its own teaser, and just seeing it here, it is a little bit of actually a surprise that so many big titles are actually going to be popping up out of nowhere practically, and on such a small showcase such as the State of Play. State of Play is like a little bit of a mixed bag. It's always like fantastic show, and sometimes it's just like, okay, that kind of feeling, okay, like I didn't care much about any of these games. Most of the time you kind of feel bad. It's weird. So there's a little bit of extra mention that they will be giving us a new look on the other titles coming on the PlayStation 5 and the PSVR 2 in 2024. And the thing is, they also mentioned and beyond. I'm curious to see what are the titles that are going to be showcased here that's going to be coming out 2025 and perhaps maybe even onwards. Still is interesting. Finally, PSVR 2 is actually getting some kind of recognition, because the console, the system itself is practically dead. It's like it came out, and just like as soon as it came out, you haven't heard anything about it. It really needs some love, for sure. It needs more games, so at least the titles that are going to be like console sellers, if that makes sense. And you know, if you want to actually play the specific game, and you actually will need to pick up a PSVR 2 and also the PlayStation 5, you know, this is just like easy money, so to say. Well, again, I know there's some debacles, there's also some confusions regarding that, and it's a lot more complicated of the situation. Well, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the state of play. By the way, guys, yes, I will have a video out afterwards, after I'll watch the state of play, you know, share my thoughts, individual games especially, I definitely want to touch on, and just, you know, have a little bit of a breakdown and also a full coverage breakdown, like I said, the review and everything included. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. See you guys all later, and have a wonderful day.